Good day and welcome once more to our series on fatigue. It is Dr. Magde on Did You Know? Back to the Basics. Today we are going to share about fatigue. We're talking about fatigue because it's the end of the year. People are fatigued, whether it's real or not. But there are several causes of why we suffer from fatigue. What is fatigue? Fatigue is this type of tiredness where you sleep enough, but it seems that you are not getting enough rest. We call it fatigue or excessive tiredness. Normally in the body, there's things happening in the cellular environment so that you must always have energy to do the work of the body. But there are causes of fatigue, and I'm just going to try and put them in an order that can be easily remembered. Physiological causes of fatigue. Physiological causes of fatigue is what is really happening in the body to cause one to have fatigue. And we can have things like anemia, which is a disease. We can have chronic diseases, the heart disease, kidney disease, bleeding. We can have things like chronic pain. Why does chronic pain cause fatigue? Because you don't sleep well. Then you wake up tired. Then you are always tired. But the other common causes of fatigue that are really common in this era, it's depression. Why should depression cause fatigue? Depression causes fatigue because it's either people with depression, they sleep too much or they don't sleep. Because if you sleep too much, you are still not going to be refreshed. If you don't sleep enough, you are still not going to be refreshed. So depression can cause fatigue or excessive tiredness. And things like anxiety, which is also a mental disorder. A person, instead of sleeping, they are worrying. It could be for a whole lot of reasons. And the other things that is common as a reason for fatigue is finance or debt. How am I going to do this? How are we going to eat? All those things, they are the most common causes of fatigue in this tough economy. But there are other causes of fatigue, which are, I call them lifestyle or sociological causes. And one of them is diet. What are you eating? Are you eating food that is not food? Are you eating what we call empty calories? Are you drinking a lot of coffee because you are always tired, therefore you're drinking coffee and energy drink? So those are the common things that can cause a fatigue. When you drink your energy drink and your coffee, you feel energized for some hours. Then after that, it wants more of you to drink. And the other causes, especially in South Africa, it's travel stress. People travel long distances to get to work. People wake up at 4 o'clock for an 8 a.m. job, which is just too much. And the other thing that can cause fatigue is shift work. This week you are working day, next week you are working night. Those are the things that really can cause a lot of fatigue. But the other thing that is common in the young group is over socializing. They overindulge in alcohol, other drugs, smoking. They don't sleep enough. And the other thing that is also common as a lifestyle causes is technology. People don't sleep at night. They are on tech. When we grew up, we used to go out for a movie, but now the movies have come to the house. You know them by names. So people don't sleep, and then they are tired, and then they drink energy drink or too much coffee. Hence, there's a proliferation of coffee cafes all over, and a proliferation of energy drinks, because people have seen that people are not sleeping, they are on social media, And sometimes it's cheaper to do it at night than during the day. Or sometimes you are waking during the day, so it's better during the night, but then you end up being having what we call overuse or addiction, technology addiction, which is real, 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 real. So sleeping patterns, people don't understand that everything on earth works in order. Even our body wants order. So it wants you to, if you sleep at 9 every day, sleep around 9. If you sleep at 12, sleep around 12. Don't change. One day you are sleeping at 8, the other day you are sleeping at 12. Your body get confused. Your body, and then you get tired. You are not refreshed. So I'm just going to go quickly through the common causes in women, because this is an overview of fatigue. In our second series, I'll zoom on those common reasons for why people are chronically tired. So women, sometimes there's too much bleeding in pregnancy, diseases like thyroid, chronic illness, and overwork. Women can be overworked because women now, they are part of the economy. They go to work, they come and take care of their children. That can cause fatigue and depression also in women. But also in men, it can be substance abuse or overindulging in alcohol or overwork. The man is working overtime, he wants to make ends meet. Or it can be chronic illness and chronic pain. As I said, with chronic pain, you are having pain at night, you can't sleep. So that will cause chronic fatigue, and it can also result into depression. And also in men, the other reason is that depression or and anxiety, because of the economic situation. You find that the men are depressed because they can't feed their family, they're anxious, and all those other things. But also, what I wanted to zoom on is depression in not depression, fatigue, tiredness in the young adults, teenagers, even young adults. The most common causes is that family issues, parental divorce can cause a child not to sleep, not to, worrying at night, what is happening, and they end up being tired and not performing at school. But the other thing is substance abuse, which is very common in the teenagers and the young adults, which can cause them not to sleep, because now if their body is used to drinking alcohol and there's no alcohol that day, they can't sleep. Or it can be school or work issues or over-socializing, as I've already talked about, the movies coming into the home and all those things. So technology and substance abuse and family issues, those are the most common causes of anxiety, of fatigue, of tiredness in the young generation. So as I said, this is just an overview of why are we tired. You could be tired really because you've had a busy year. But most of time people are tired because there are other reasons that can make you to be tired. So identify the cause. If it's something that is medical, let it be handled. If it's something because you are over socializing, you are doing wrong things, try and manage those things. So as I said, for now, I was just going for an overview of why are we tired as a society? Why are we tired as young adults? Young teenagers and young adults, they're supposed to be at the peak of their life. Why are they tired? Why are men tired? Why are women tired? In our next series, we are going to zoom on not all the causes, certain causes of why people are tired. They are having this chronic fatigue. so that you can be able to help one another. Thank you so much for this series. See you next time on our part 2 of fatigue. Bye for now. Dr. Magde on Did You Know? Back to the basics. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Thank you and bye.